Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about my latest upgrade. A few months ago, I realized something that honestly wasn't easy to admit. I was spending almost my entire day sitting. I have a desk job, and between work, editing videos, answering emails, and everything else, I would spend hours in this chair with little to no physical activity. Day after day, week after week, that lifestyle started catching up with me. My weight climbed to 120 kilograms, putting me in class 2 obesity. I felt heavier, slower, and tired more often than I wanted to admit. Even simple things like climbing stairs or walking longer distances felt more difficult than they should have. The scary part wasn't that I wasn't going to the gym. It was that I had almost stopped moving altogether. I kept telling myself I would start exercising next Monday or after work got less busy or when I had more motivation. But those days never came. So instead of chasing another complicated fitness plan that I would probably quit after a week, I asked myself one simple question. What's the easiest habit I can actually stick to? The answer was walking. Not running, not intense workouts, just walking. And cutting a little bit on my carbs. Just walking. So I challenged myself to walk 8,000 steps every single day for the next 30 days. No excuses, no matter how busy work was, no matter how tired I felt. After 30 days, I had lost 4 kilograms, reduced my waist by 1.5 inches, and more importantly, I had started proving to myself that I could stay consistent again. In this video, I'll show you exactly how I did it, what changed, what didn't, and whether this simple habit is actually worth trying or not. I walked 8,000 steps, or you can say 8K steps every day for last 30 days, and here's what changed. For the last 30 days, I did one single simple thing every day. I walked 8,000 steps. No crazy workout plan, no expensive equipment, no complicated fitness routine, just walking. And honestly, I didn't start it because I wanted to become a fitness person. I started because I wanted to fix something bigger: my energy, my consistency, and my daily discipline. So, in this video, I'll share exactly what happened after walking 8,000 steps for 30 days every day, the benefits, the struggles, and whether I think this habit is worth keeping. So, why I started? If you have been following my journey, you probably know that I have been working on improving my routines. Number one, fixing my sleep schedule. Number two, building consistency. Three, showing up every day. And one thing I noticed was that a lot of these problems were connected. For example, when I slept badly, I had less energy. When I had less energy, I skipped things. When I skipped things, my discipline suffered, of course. So, I wanted to add one simple habit that I could continue without making any excuses. And that's when I decided every day, no matter what happens, I am going to hit 8,000 steps. I kept the rules very simple. Number one, hit 8,000 steps every day. Number two, don't treat walking as exercise only. I wanted it to become part of my lifestyle. So, sometimes that meant a morning walk, sometimes it meant walking after lunch or walking after dinner, sometimes it meant walking at night because I was busy the whole day. The goal wasn't perfection, the goal was proving that I could stay consistent. The first week was honestly the hardest. Not because walking 8,000 steps is difficult. The difficult part was remembering to do it because most days I was sitting for hours working, and suddenly I had to ask myself, where am I going to find these extra steps? I realized something interesting. Most people don't fail because a habit is too hard. They fail because their environment doesn't support it. So I started changing small things, taking calls while walking, parking slightly farther away, taking short walking breaks, and slowly it stopped feeling like a task. So let's discuss what changed after 30 days. Number one, more energy. The biggest change I noticed was my energy. especially during work. Before this challenge, I could sit for hours and feel mentally exhausted, but adding walking breaks helped me reset. It sounds strange because walking is not the intense exercise, but those small breaks made my days feel less draining. Number 2, better discipline. The second change was actually not physical, it was more like a psychological one. Completing one small promise to myself every day created momentum. Next, let's talk about the things I didn't expect. There were also a few things that I didn't expect. First, walking became my thinking time. Some of my best ideas during this month came while I was just walking without distractions. No notifications, no screens, just time to think. Second, 8,000 steps sounds like a lot, but it's actually very manageable. The mistake I made initially was thinking I need one big walk, but actually 10 minutes here, 5 minutes there, it adds up. Was it worth it? So, after 30 days, would I recommend walking 8,000 steps every day? Absolutely yes. But not because walking is some magical solution. The biggest benefit wasn't burning calories, the biggest benefit was building a system that was simple enough to follow, a system that helped me become more consistent. Because honestly, the best habit is not the one that gives the biggest results on paper, it's the one you can actually maintain. Trust me on this. So, my final thoughts. This 30-day experiment reminded me that improving your life doesn't always require a massive change. Sometimes it's just one small action repeated every day. For me, that action was walking. And now the goal isn't just completing a 30-day challenge. I want to keep going. The goal is making this a permanent part of my lifestyle. If you are also trying to build better habits, I would love to know. What's one small habit you are working on right now? Comment it below. And if you enjoyed this video, subscribe because I am documenting my journey of building better systems, improving my health, my productivity, and becoming more consistent. Stay tuned, and I will catch you in the next one.